Hello, my loves. I am going to continue to talk about divorce, and now I'm going to touch on the subject of divorce with children. They are a very important factor in your divorce. They are a very important factor, if not more important, are the most important. Sometimes we think because they're small or they're children that they don't go through things or they don't understand, but they do. A divorce can be so detrimental to a child's future. It can change their whole aspect. It can change their behaviors. It can change how they feel. It can change how they act. So you want to be very careful when you're handling them. You want to make sure that you talk to your children, help them understand because they don't get it. All children want their parents to be together. All children want their mom and dad to be together in the house with them. So to have that taken away, it can cause something very major to happen. It can cause a big blow to them. And you do not want them to have these dangerous attitudes and these dangerous actions. You don't want them to go through life resenting you, and you don't want them being angry. You don't want them being hurt and sad. You don't want them to live like that. So you have to be very mindful. Prepare them for what is going to happen. Talk to them. Talk to them. They may not ever fully understand it, but talk to them. Help them through their emotions. Help them through what they're dealing with. Help them to understand on their level because they don't get it. They don't get the adult stuff that we have going on. They don't get that stuff. So you have to help them on their level. So continue to talk to them throughout the process. And then when you finally are done with the divorce, continue to talk to them. And if you have to go to counseling, do that. If you have to get a third party to come in and talk to them, do that. Do a lot of praying and a lot of reading your word together as a family because now you guys have to be stronger of a unit than before because now one of the parents are not in the household. So there's a hole, there's a void, and there's a void that the child can feel because the other parent isn't there. They go from seeing the parent every day, every morning, every night to now maybe a weekend. Now, maybe every other day. Now, oh, whenever I have time or a call or whatever. It's so different. It's so life changing for them. It's so life altering for them that they can't process that. They can't handle that. So you really, really have to be there for them. And you have to really, really, really sit together as parents for the child, regardless of whatever happened between you two guys. Make sure you guys don't let that interfere you raising healthy children. Remove all the hurt, remove all the pain, remove all the blame, remove everything that could hinder you from raising great children because it's not about you anymore. It's about them. When you have children, it's about them. So put all your feelings to the side, whether they want to be your friend, whether they talk to you, or whatever. It does not matter when it comes to your children. So don't hold them to, oh, you don't come around, or you don't talk to me, or this and that, this happened, whatever. Don't hold them to that. Not when it comes to your children. And also when it comes to child support, if that person never pays you a dime, what matters is that that child has that presence. So do not neglect your child from having that presence in their life because you're looking for a check. Because children don't care about money. Children don't care about that. I understand that you got to have money to take care of them. I get that. But do not make the children suffer because you're waiting on money to come from the other person because it may never happen. And that's okay. You just got to do what you got to do as a parent. Yes, it's not cool and it's not fair, but you got to do what you got to do as a parent. When you became a parent, you start looking out for that child. It does not matter if anyone else helps you. It does not matter if anyone steps in. You got to do what you got to do for that child. So, if they never pay you a dime, do not hinder them from having a relationship with their parent. And also, don't bash the parent in front of the child. Don't talk negative. Don't down them. Don't be evil. Don't be mean. Try to be as cordial as possible with the other parent. Because at the end of the day, the child is seeing this. And while they're seeing their parents go at each other, they're not understanding. And it hurts. It hurts them. They don't want to see that. They don't want to hear you say negative things about their parent. They don't want to go through that. They don't want to deal with that. They can't deal with that. That's too much for them. So don't put that on them because you feel some type of way, because you're hurt, because you're upset. Don't make the children suffer for that. Be mindful about what you say, and it could be all true and it can all be justified. But when it comes to your children, they're still their parent. And at the end of the day, they love their parent and they do not need you interfering with the relationship. So, you guys, I love you. Goodbye, my loves.